Howdy everybody, hey, this is Brian, Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting and Pay Dirt. Look at that stuff, how dark that is. Getting ready to classify our SLuise cons from our trip the other day. What we're doing is, we got a kitchen strainer, and then I've got my 30 mesh classifier, and I need another pan. And if I could zoom this in a little bit, we're going to classify this stuff down. I put a little too much in there. And then we're going to pan the bigger stuff, and then we will classify that. It's actually 40 mesh. That's 40 mesh. We'll classify that down again to 60, and we'll fire up the blue bowl tomorrow. We were into some pretty good gold that seemed while we were down there, so I am really looking forward to seeing what we got into. Thank you all for voting on the survey that I posted up on what you wanted to see us doing next time. Seems like a lot of you want to see us someplace new or working some different material. Up there where we've been working, we've worked at rock bars several years in a row. Sort of new up in that other little creek channel that me and Richard went to, A3 Skywater, and me and Ron ran the high banker that one day. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. We'll be doing some new and exciting stuff hopefully coming up. I need to grab me another pan to dump stuff in. That is not the best option, for sure. But that will probably suffice. See, I missed a lot there. I need to try to classify that stuff again a little bit at a time. Now I picked this pan here because this classifier will actually sit up on top of it, and there's a gap underneath it, so this material can go through there. Alright, take a little bit of a pause here, and I'll try to get a little more organized here, and then we'll see where we're at. Alright, here is the material that we ended up with. This is minus kitchen strainer plus 40 plus kitchen strainer. Hopefully there's a big old chunker or two in there. You can always hope. I need to pay attention to that. Watch for diamonds when we're panning that stuff out. And then minus 40. Yeah, I might go ahead and I will probably classify that down to minus 62. Not 62, but 60 also. But before we run that through the blue bowl. But now we are ready to pan some stuff out. I do not have any water out here ready, but I'll maybe blast through that big stuff and see if we come up with anything cool. Alright, I've got about 15 minutes I just seen before the Okie Prospecting bag premiere comes up. So I'm thinking we can pan through this bigger stuff by in 15 minutes. I hope. Not taking time to look through stuff real good, but I should have grabbed something with bigger riffles. Or just done less. Would be nice starting to that stuff's cleaned off good. Any possible diamond. Yeah, pretty milky. Nice piece of quartz. But I did at least grab the right pan, the one with the lip in there, so something rolling around in there, a heavy rock or maybe a chunk of lead or maybe a big old piece of gold. Nothing. Nada. A little bit less this time. But definitely can't guarantee that we would even find anything. We'd be really doing good. But we have found plenty of pieces that would not go through that kitchen strainer over the past couple of years. So I seen one in the top of my RPE SLuise. Richard did too. That the chance that it might not have went through there. Red. No Indiana nugget yet. I'm getting a big rush and throw one out of the pan now. Damn skeeters are getting bad out here. I don't know if we're going to have time to go through all this or not before that premiere starts. Hate to miss my own premiere. I don't really know what time it is. I'm afraid to touch anything on my phone because it Video stops so easy. Good looking material. We're pushing it for time, I have a feeling. About 3 or 4 more pans there. So if I am late for the video that I am premiering, this is why. Piece of yellow quartz up there. Looky there. Looky frickin' there. That's what I'm talking about. That's picker. I do believe I got a band-aid on my finger. Yeah, maybe I can't pick it up since out. But we'll call that an Indiana nugget. Hell yeah, hopefully there's a couple more of those in there. Nice piece of gold. Oh, why, yeah, look at that. I mean, I got a big little finger. Nice, 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 nice chunk. Alright, this would be a good time to probably call it quits and get on over to that premiere. We'll get the rest of this stuff done up soon. Alright, howdy everybody. We have returned. A little breezy. My neck sort of bothered me. I got a bunch of titanium in my neck, so bending over, looking down, or squirrel hunting, looking up in the air just kills my neck after a while. So we're on the port trail here. It's a little windy and it was raining. We was set up over there, but it's been raining off and on. Got the trusty Cabela's Game Taker. They are not a sponsor. They can be if they want to be. Target, archery target set up here. Got our hex pan. And we got our chunker that we found, that little picker that we found in the plus kitchen strainer stuff in there. And we have this conglomerate rock, which there's tons of this stuff around here and it holds gold, but it's got this stuff in it. I don't think it's gold. I mean, there might be some gold mixed in with that, because all these rocks, we can just break little pieces up and just smash them with a hammer, or, you know, just messing around or scrape stuff off of them and find gold. But that's probably some kind of pyrite with, like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few specks of gold mixed in. But I just put it in here to keep our pan from blowing away. I say, because it is rather breezy. I don't know, this might be too high. I might be able to go with that. I could probably maybe point down a little more and get a little closer. I see y'all doing like the overhead shots all the time on big fancy channels. Looky there, looky there. Alright, this is from our trip from when I went out with Ron F and A3 Sky Warrior, old Richard. Y'all, I'm sure, joined along on the premiere, or watched it probably. That every Tuesday, I mean, Dylan has his show at 8, and every Tuesday I'm planning on having something in between, you know, 7 and his show. So I talked to him about that and he's totally cool with it. I am the opening act for the headliner when you go to the concert. And yeah, like I said, I posted up a prospecting video there, and now we're working on cleanup. I still got a bunch of -40 material over there that I'm going to classify down again, so I'll have a plus and minus 60, and then we'll fire the blue ball up. I might do that today. But I mean, you all follow along on our prospecting trips. So before this year, pretty much everything you've seen us do, we pan stuff off. I don't know if you can see those garnets in there. Yeah, you can. We pan stuff off at the creek, you know, sort of wash it back and suck some gold out of there and waste a lot of it. But now that I'm set up with that blue bowl that Mike graciously hooked me up with to help the channel out with better prospecting, we're making use of all of our cons now. And it's paying off. On just that first run we did from that first trip out was great. I gotta grab another pan after we do this right here. Get this damn lip on there for cleaning out. Nothing. Alright, let me pause this and go grab my other pan. Alright, just like I wasn't even gone, wasn't it? Damn, I grabbed it. I shall return. Alright, I have two of those pans with a little lip on them. I went and grabbed the other one. This one was the one that had all the material in it. Ha 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 ha. So I dumped the material in one of the ones with the lip. So let's see how this works out. Do a little bit more until I didn't find anything in the other. I was hoping to maybe get down over the hill and throw the RPE in the water today. I said it's been raining off and on, but not bad. So I still might get that accomplished. Ron F posted it. They got really lucky. There's an accident out there in Indianapolis. Of course, he was there from there at the big city, and somebody ran a red light and creamed them as they was making a turn through it and trashed the work truck. Scuffed him up a little bit, but not bad. They got lucky. Luckily, the other person wasn't like in a big truck or something. So, but he posted something on his community page. I seen the post come up about it and said he needed some crick therapy. He was sore. I commented and told him that my office did accept walk-ins and that there were a couple spots available over the hill today. So it's just it's an hour away for him to drive up here. That big Dodge truck he has, you know, it's probably $40 in gas. I think I seen a flash of gold in there. Isn't it Pretty garnets. So I can be a little more aggressive with this pen, and yeah, I see it. I see a piece. Cool. You can see it poking through right there. Nice flake. Another spot right there. You see that right above my finger? These little, and this ain't, these are little garnets. So they do not want to move in this pan at all. Yeah, there's a couple pieces of flower gold that didn't get classified out of there, and a nice little speck there, and nice flake. Yeah, we'll take that. Not a lot of gold in here, it don't seem, but it's alright. There's probably 4 pieces of flower poop size gold in there too. Alright, hey, getting a phone call. Megan must be on lunch. We'll pause this. I'll be right back. Howdy, everybody. We have returned. We did not come right back, but we are back. Next day, it's 7:30 in the morning or so. Phone call I got from Megan was to let me know that our daughter was back in the hospital, trying to figure out what's going on with her, having issues with her heart, something. But she went and stayed with some college friends and passed out a couple times that morning right before she was getting ready to leave and be driving down the interstate at 70 miles an hour. So God was looking out for her there. But got her set up with a cardiologist. She's going to wear one of them Holter monitors there for a good long while so they can catch one of these episodes on the heart monitor, I guess. But either way, we came home and I was beat. I had a headache and laid down for a late nap, like about 7 o'clock or so. Figured I'd sleep till about 9, get up, eat, and do some stuff, whatever. But I went to sleep, and I woke up at one point at midnight, looked at my phone, and I went back to sleep. And then I must have dreamed that I looked at my phone, and it said it was 5 o'clock. Because a little bit later, I got up, came downstairs, fixed me a cup of coffee, and getting ready to head out on deck, smoke a cigarette, drink a cup of coffee, and looked, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I usually sleep about 6 hours a night, and I had slept my quota off, I guess. So I've been up since then, trying to be quiet and waiting for some daylight. But we are finishing up this minus kitchen strainer plus 40 material from our Indiana boys prospecting trip. Just some little bitty, you'll be able to probably see it on camera. There's 3 or 4 specks of flour gold that I obviously didn't get classified out. I'm gonna pause this and we'll pan on through this. I ran into something cool. We'll come back. We found a nice little speck and that nice little flake. So I mean, another flake or two in here would be freaking awesome. But we'll see. We'll see what we get out of here. All right, this is the very next pan after I paused it, and I'm seeing some gold poke through here. So it is a bear to pan off these garnets. Y'all can see that. One more decent little flake. I just washed it down the pan. Right there. Alright, cool. That's a nice little chunky piece. I can actually feel that. Cool, and a nice garnet right there too. That's a pretty garnet. Alright, see what else we come up with. Alright, this is pretty much the last of it. I've found a few more pieces of flour gold, fly poop, whatever you want to call it. We call it Indiana micro gold. But I posted that short showing that nice picture that I found, and there happened to be a diamond in the picture. I noticed it when I was rewatching the video, and I seen it in that picture, and I commented, I think there's Indiana diamond, which we find them fairly frequently. I found a big, nice one. Me and Ron was down over the hill a while back. I mean, nice, like facetable size, crystal clear. And it's in that bucket over there that's full of materials that I'm going to make pay dirt out of. So, y'all pay attention when you're panning out my regular pay dirt. Just the regular Indiana Creek pay dirt. Or there's from the Vault edition, and that's what that is in. I guarantee there's one really nice diamond in amongst that dirt. And there's going to be more, obviously. But I do have the... Yeah, I think I might still have that stuff out separated that I panned off the other day. That we got it in there. Indiana has all kinds of cool stuff. Crappy weather, but yeah, June, quit. The camera's shaking. I apologize. I got a cat over here. Get in on the porch rail doing stupid shit. Holy shit. You know, we did that survey, and prospecting a new location is leading the pack. Mike Vendetta Prospecting, which he's been up there prospecting where this material comes from. His comment was, open that hole up, boys. So, we have a new location scoped out. It's going to be a little bit of a walk through water to get to it. We got to sort of wade downstream. But we have a new location. And then after we stopped filming the other day, Ron did some test panning, which is a new location sort of down there where we're at, a new area, and found some good gold. But I think I might have to agree with Mike's comment anyway, as far as a good plan is opening that hole up. But there's some chunky gold in there. We got in some nice chunky gold in that stuff last year too. But we have the new location scoped out. Actually closer than the other place we go. But big gravel island out in the middle. Well, sort of in the middle, about the same setup of where y'all have seen us prospecting. And really reminiscent. Except it's on sort of a straight section of water, whereas we're in some curves there, inside outside corners where we've been at, and then there's that big waterfall right upstream. But yeah, we have a new spot picked out, so video to come from there. The only issue I seen with it, and we could get by maybe with there's no way we're gonna get the high banker down there unless we put it in a kayak. I do have some kayaks. We could put maybe the pump on a kayak and just weight it down there. But I don't know if we'll be able to set sluices up there. It seems pretty deep on either side of that island, so I don't know. We'll have to maybe just go down there purely scouting and prospecting one day, and travel light. I got that prototype RPE. It's actually 2 sections of a RPE and a flare, but he sent me Eric Robinson Prospecting Equipment sent me an extra flare, so I can just stuff 2 sluices in my backpack. There's some more. This glare is horrible over here. Now I know why I'm under the deck all the time. Right there. Right there. And then there's a little bitty piece right there. Now there's 3 or 4, 10, 12, maybe more. Shit, I'm going to have to take a little more time with this. There's a bunch of that flower gold in there. I'll try to save that. This is the last. I better back this out somewhere. This is that pan with the lip. That it's a pain getting these garnets dumped out of. Yeah, there's a bunch of flower gold right there. Let me get that sucked up. I'm trying to suck up a bunch of these garnets. And a couple of flakes. And more flower gold. I'll try to zoom in again here. You see that flake, but you can't really see that flower gold. There's some right there. Right there. There's a bunch of this stuff you probably can't see. But, cool. Alright. That concludes the, let me back this out here. That would be the, we did everything above 40 mesh, I guess. And I'll grab this other pan. Some clean water in here. Let's go up under here in the shade. Maybe block some of this glare. There we go. That's why we, the outdoor studio is up under the deck. I'm trying to get my tripod set up here. We'll do a little snuffer dump. We found some chunkers. I spread flower gold all over the place in there. So look at that. Some nice pieces. Pretty nice. So you can see compared to the end of that snuffer bottle. That's one of the Garrett, the big ones. Here, we can make them look bigger. Here's the XP snuffer bottle. So that way the Indiana nuggets look bigger in the pan. But yeah, not a lot of gold after all that panning, but man, we'll take that quality over quantity. Like I said, and there's flower gold. Sort of spread it all over the pan here. There's a piece right there. But all in all, hell yeah, I will take it. Thanks for watching. What we have left of our last Indiana Boys prospecting trip con, excuse me, is all that stuff. And it's drying out. I need to get that wet and need to get that classified down again. We'll go minus 60, so we'll have plus 60, minus 60 material to run through the blue bowl over there. So I'm going to jump on off here. I'm dog-ass tired. You all take care. Thanks for watching. Howdy everybody. We are back. It is a day later from when we dropped off. I panned off the rest of the big stuff this morning just after the sun was breaking and found a couple nice flakes. We'll show it all off at the clean out. Had stuff come up yesterday, some more issues with the daughter, so had to run her to the, well, she was at the hospital. A friend took her, but we spent the afternoon, evening there, and her and Megan are at a cardiologist now, getting her fitted for a nice vest, one of the portable heart monitors she got to wear for a couple weeks. So, but this is not quite half, maybe, of our minus 60 material from our prospecting trip that I took with Ron F. and Richard, A3 Sky Warrior. But there is some gold shining, starting to show up. Piece right there. There's a few pieces down in through here. So we got a bunch more material, but I wanted to sort of go slow and make sure we're not losing anything. Stuff's moving up there nice and smooth, not too heavy. I've been sitting here watching for any sparkles going up there, and I have not seen any yet. That does not mean that we're not losing a little bit of gold, because I don't know if you can see those little bitty specks there of gold. I mean, that is little bitty stuff. That's what this blue bowl is for. There's no way we could pan that micro gold out. There's just a ton of that stuff in there. You can barely see it. Like if the sun wasn't shining on that stuff, you wouldn't even be able to know it was there, and I'm all zoomed in on my camera. So, yeah, blue gold to the rescue. I think we're running pretty good. Got her good and leveled up. I've been doing some shorts with a few tips and such, setting this thing up. But we will take pause. I'm going to let this thing do its magic. And I think it's doing pretty good, because you can see the garnet sands and the black sands start going up and then they fall down. You can see them actually going down and then moving around. They don't quite make it up. So, getting a little bit of the garnet sand starting to go up in there now. We might have to slow her down a little bit. But, we'll come back and see how she's going. She's all piled up. I'm taking a snuffer bottle and sort of spreading this stuff out and sort of basically starting from scratch, letting that stuff work again, because that gold cannot settle down through them garnet sands very easy. So I got to turn down a little bit. We'll do just like we did before. We'll get those that light stuff off there, and then we'll speed her up there a little bit. Bring all that stuff together again. Alright, so we still got all that minus 60 to go. But, so we're going to take a peek at some of this West Central Indiana gold. So this is maybe a third of the minus 60. And I already sucked up quite a few bigger pieces that was out along the outside. So, yeah. Blue bowl is doing the job. We're going to get this stuff sucked up, and I need to turn this a little bit so my pump's down in the water a little bit, and then re-level it, and we will run the rest of that stuff and show you a cleanup when we're done with it.